Hey y'all, so it's been a while and I do apologize for that, but I hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. It's crazy to believe that Christmas is like 15 days away, like 2 weeks is all, which is just crazy. But I just finished my first semester for my social media marketing course, which is really, really exciting, and I'm very happy to be done. So I have a little bit of free time now, which is nice, and I'm gonna play some Assetto Corsa career. Um, we're gonna bypass the race for now, and try one of the other events because obviously the race has not gone my way any of the times I've done it. So we're gonna try a time attack at a different track this time. So, Magion? Sure, let's call it that. Yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. I haven't been on my sim in quite a while, so this could be interesting. Okay, here we go. So, oh, oh, oh no. uh, since I've seen you all last, the Formula One season has ended. It ended just this past weekend. Oh, this is not going well. Um, and I thought Abu Dhabi was a good race. It's a bit wild with Max and Oscar getting into each other. Oh my goodness. On lap one. Yeah, and so from there, like with Charles getting up to, was it like P8 after that first lap? I thought, there was a good chance for like a genuine fight for the Constructors' Championship, and there ended up being a legitimate fight, but unfortunately, neither of the Ferraris were quick enough to, gosh darn it, get past Lando. The McLaren was quite a bit quicker. So I'm happy because I do love McLaren. I love Lando and Oscar. But also a bit bummed. I really was hoping Ferrari was going to get it. Just because this is Carlos's last season with them, at least for the time being. Who knows what the future will hold. But I was really wanting that for him and Charles. And, it just didn't go that way, which is fine. I am really happy for McLaren. I think that's super awesome. First time since like 98, which is crazy, like before either Lando or Oscar were born. So, super cool for them. And yeah, overall, I did think the race was good. It was a bit bittersweet. I mean, you have an end of an era with Lewis leaving Mercedes. And then Valtteri, who doesn't look like he's going to be in F1 moving forward. Zhou Guanyu is done. Oh my god, this is going horribly. Oh, I have so many negative points. And with drivers like moving teams, and then this could very well be the end of Checo's career. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that, and if there is somebody else in that second Red Bull seat next season, which I think there probably will be. If it was me, I would probably give Sergio the boot and try my luck with somebody else. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think next year is going to be really fun to watch. I'm actually really excited for Carlos and Williams. I think him and Alex are going to be really good teammates. And I'm hoping that Carlos's just natural ability and his knowledge will help bring Williams up to the caliber where they used to be, or at least help start making that trend so they can start trending upward. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And then Lewis and Ferrari, I'm really interested to see how that plays out. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know. This is like my first year really like watching and paying attention to F1. Like, I've kind of kept an eye but never really followed it super closely. So this was my very first season doing that, and I got a really good first season to be like a true F1 fan, in my opinion. We had multiple different race winners, and did all of the different race winners win more than one race? Your top 3 in the Drivers' Championship were from different teams. You know, Red Bull did not dominate this year like they have in the past. Max obviously still got the championship, his 4th, which is super cool. I love that for him. But he didn't have the car and the dominance that he had in previous years. So I thought the battle between him and Lando was a lot of fun to watch. It just makes the sport more exciting when you have legitimate competition. So I'm hoping that, again, next year there'll be some good battles. If Ferrari can figure out their strategy and like get a solid car right from the beginning, I think Charles is going to have a good chance at a championship, and I really want that for him. I mean, I want it for Lando too, but I think if Ferrari can get things right, I think there's a legitimate chance, and I think they're going to have another real fight for the Constructors' Championship, so it'll be interesting to see. So I finished that time attack. Negative 1,757 points. That was rough. So I think we're going to try again. Okay. Take 2. I actually didn't even look. I don't know what score I need to even get a medal. I guess we'll figure it out at some point. So, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in my sim. Life has just been busy with work and school, and there's been a lot of stuff going on, like even outside of that. And yeah, there just hasn't been a lot of time. And I can tell that it's been a while. Like, I feel really rusty. I think it's probably been close to 2 months at this point, probably. Yeah, and I definitely feel it. Like, I'm not at the top of my game, for sure. Which is really not good because I'm not very good to begin with. Oh no, dang it. So then to take me, who's already not the best, and then have me be rusty, oh my goodness. This is not going well. So I was going to do a race on iRacing. I don't even remember what series I was going to do. One that I think is unranked. I think it was like a late model car, but on a road course. I don't even remember. Anyways, but I just did some practice, and yeah, couldn't make it around the first turn very well. I kept crashing, and then I wrecked a couple of other people, and they weren't real happy with me. Thankfully, it was just practice. They could reset, no harm done, and it obviously wasn't on purpose. I just could not figure out the handle of the car, and after like, I don't even know, maybe 10 minutes, actually probably wasn't that long, I gave up. And I was like, man, we're gonna go do something else. So I decided that Assetto Corsa was the way to go today. Not that I couldn't have done like a test drive or something on iRacing where I wouldn't have been around anybody else, but I was like, let's see if we can gain any more ground on my, God, I cannot get past this turn, on my career. Dang it. Okay, so for most of the track, I'm actually doing like fairly well. Like, well, I did have positive points until like just now, and dang it, okay. Well, I spoke too soon. So for most of the track, I have been doing decent. I'm not gonna make it to the checkpoint. Oh, I did, but barely. And this has to be turn 1, I think. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh my goodness, I made it. Okay, turn 1, like every single lap, I have not made it clean except that time. So maybe we'll make a full clean lap. I can gain some of my points back because I'm not negative 280. Which is not going to get me what I need, I'm sure. So does anybody else question what to do with themselves when there's no racing? Because now the seasons for everything are over. And to be fair, I really don't have a ton of room to complain because we are like only 2 months away from NASCAR starting again. But still, so much of my life is surrounded by racing. Like, that's what I do with my weekends. And it's always hard when the seasons are over to figure out what to do with myself. I watch a little bit of football, but more and more, I just don't love football the way I used to. I also watch it and I enjoy it, and I will root for my Colts all day, every day, even though they have sucked for years, but it's fine. But I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to, so I don't know what to do with myself. Thankfully, like, at this point, we are so close to Christmas, and the holidays, of course, will make things go by a lot quicker. It seemed like they go by a lot quicker. So I know that, like, it's going to be February before I know it. Dang it, I was doing so well. But still, I don't like the off season real well. And I don't think I'm gonna make the checkpoint this time. Oh, jeez. Barely made it. Now, will I have enough time? Dang it. Shoot. Get me out of here. Well, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to make it around to the checkpoint again. And I just went off in turn 1 again, and I had a decent amount of points and lost like over half of them. So I still have 844 points. This is at least a positive, but yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the checkpoint. There we go, I'm done. Jeez Louise. 844 points. Okay, let's check and see what I need to get any of my medals. Okay, so 1,500 for bronze, 2,000 for silver, and 2,500 for gold. So if I wouldn't have gone off in turn 1 on that last lap, I think I would have had at least bronze. I had over 1,500 points and I lost a good majority of them. And I can't even remember now how many of what. Oh, I need at least 3 bronze. That's right. In order to move on to the next. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for now. I think twice was enough. We'll try again some other time. But I hope you all enjoyed, as always. And if you'd like to continue following along my journey, you can always like and subscribe. So yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on the end of the Formula One season. And yeah, if you have any feedback or tips and tricks when it comes to sim racing, either iRacing or Assetto Corsa, I will take anything I can get. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.